Hi, not too long ago I did a video of my model collection. So things have changed a little bit since then. I bought this display case from Jajan. I believe I did not have this when I made that other video. So in this I have a bunch of figures and completed models. So going in here, there's a Honda Fit I made, and most recently was the Samurai figure by Tamiya. And I have just some gachapon and some anime figures mixed in with plastic models. This is the Guazin from Gundam, and the Vic Viper model I put together last year. This is the Narcissus from Alien, and the Nautilus from Fushigi no Umi no Nadia, and a bunch of different various anime figures. So I'm not going to spend too much time on those. This is actually the prototype garage kit. The guy just shipped it to me for free, and just because that guy was so nice to me. It's amazing. I bought this Lovely Angel garage kit, you know, Lovely Angel from Dirty Pair, and he just gave this to me. I'm like, wow, what the heck? That was super nice of him. So I'd like to show you my model bench, my workbench for models. So this is my computer. Oh yeah, you're going to see a lot of these Tamiya stickers, just because I had a whole bunch of them, and I started just slapping them on everything, so you might get tired of seeing that during this video. So here is, actually let me show you some new stuff first. Let me put my little tripod down here. I just got this stuff. First, this is by Mr. Hobby. This is a Mr. Cleaning bottle. Airbrush cleaning bottle. So basically you can, run the airbrush cleaner, the thinner, or whatever you're going to use. I like to use Tamiya airbrush cleaner. But yeah, so you just spray it into this. It's pretty nice. Let's open this up. Here it is. Yeah, I'm not sure what this thing is about. Is that a filter or something? I don't know. Maybe that filter is so that, when you're blowing air into this, it doesn't like build up pressure or something. It comes out this way. But that filter prevents the paint, the fumes or whatever, from coming back out, maybe. I don't know. So this is actual glass. I was pretty amazed with that. I was expecting this to just be some plastic doohickey. But it's got some replacement thingies. So yeah, there's a little replacement filters. And then here's this, whatever that's for. There's a special Pro Spray airbrush. I don't know what that's about, but whatever. So yeah, I'll probably get rid of this box, take the stuff out, but I'll deal with this later. So yeah, I just recently got this a couple nights ago at Kogetsudo. I have a video of that store. It's my local hobby shop in the city I live, in Fuji. So here we go, another addition to my hobby desk here, my hobby bench. And this is Mr. Chip Rubber Block. That's pretty cool. I saw this and I'm like, oh my crap, I have to get this. So this is by Mr. Hobby, and it looks like it's like an eraser. It's like a rubber eraser. It's kind of like a I don't know, let's open this up. Most suitable rubber file for chipping of model kit. Okay. Yeah, you could say so. So let's pop this sucker out. Oh, okay. It's like a really coarse eraser. So it gives instructions on how to use this. So it's like before and after. So you paint the base coat, and then the second color on top of it, and then you just kind of chip it away, rub, till you get the desired effect. This is really cool. I've never used this, but that's pretty awesome. So, yeah, neat. Throw this out. Cool. Alright, in the trash you go. The plastic's going elsewhere. Alright, so this is my Tamiya cutting mat. Let's move this out of the way. And this is my Airtex spray booth. As you have seen, perhaps, I did a video last year when I bought this thing. So, kind of comes down like that. And, ta-da! Here is my new airbrush. So, again, to get a feel for how quiet this is, that's very, very quiet. My airbrush and the holder. So, very cool. So yeah, the air compressor down here. Let's let out the air. There we go. Okay, so since I'm down here, yeah, I'll get back to that later. Okay, so up here, I have a whole bunch of paintbrushes, and I got these little alligator clip clamps that came with the spray booth. Up here, there's a little R2 unit and a Gundam I had built, as well as just some miscellaneous stuff. You know, here's the metal slug gashapon I had painted up. This is a neat little souvenir from this year's Shizuoka Hobby Show. This is the sculpted head, the ridiculously detailed sculpted head of Deckard from Blade Runner. That the man who had done a really fantastic job with Fujimi Blade Runner spinner. He gave this to me, so it's my little keepsake, my souvenir. It's kind of cool. I get kind of preferential treatment being a foreigner who can speak Japanese and talk with these guys, and I think I think they really enjoy talking with somebody like me. So these are little twin ATSTs. These are the F toys from Star Wars. See, I've been collecting these. These are blind boxes, so unfortunately you never know what you're gonna get. I've been hoping to get this the AT-AT for my wife, but I've only bought 2 so far. The other one I've got is this X-Wing here. This is Red 3. So, okay, so moving along. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Oops. Okay, here's a couple of bottles of Alklad lacquer chrome paint. I had my friend come stay with me earlier this month. Today is September 30th, and I asked him to buy a couple of these off of eBay and take them with him. So he got me this. Mr. Hobby has its own chrome lacquer paint, but I've been told that it doesn't compare to the Alklad. So there's a company in Shizuoka called Platts that supposedly sells this stuff, but I don't know. It's. I guess I could try ordering it from their website if I need more. But yeah. And also Rainbow 10 in Shizuoka City, they have Alclad paints, but they're just selling off their stock, their inventory, and they're not going to be replacing it anymore. Okay, let me go back here. This you may have seen in some of my other models. This is my lamp, my fluorescent lamp. It has this really cool magnifier. It's really great. I got this at Jumbo Ensho, which is just a home center in Japan. And well, I only paid like, I don't know, like 5,000 yen or something like that. And it clamps onto the table. And it's got this clamp, you know, on the back of the table there. Gosh, I remember in Hobby Lobby in, you know, back home in the States, they would sell similar lamps for like, I don't know, like $80 and up or something like that. But I only paid for like 5,000 yen, which is about $50, so I was pretty happy with that. So, in here, I got some Model Master thinner. There's this Zippo lighter fluid. If I can take this damn thing out. Let me take this out first. I got some 91% alcohol. This is good for cleaning airbrushes too. Here's the Zippo lighter fluid. The Zippo lighter fluid is good for doing panel lines. Got my Tamiya basic filing set. I got my little paint stirrer sticks. Got a lot of these glass pippets. I was collecting a lot of these from my naturopathic doctor. Got a toothbrush for scrubbing stuff. This is just another glass or rubber or plastic pipet. I usually use the glass ones though. Moving along. This is unused. This is Flat Future. It's just Future floor polish with flat base added into it. Here's Micro Set, Micro Sol, and then Micro Crystal Clear. And I gotta have a few of these clamps here. Maybe put these in a better place than that, but you know, whatever. In here, I have a bunch of these Tamiya swabs, little pointed swabs. Got several different sizes of that. This is like a little filter for my spray booth. Thank you. If you pull this out, I have not been buying replacement spray booth thingies, the filters for the spray booth. Instead, what I've been doing is just cutting this out myself. I've been using, I think I have some down back behind here somewhere. Basically, it's filters for overhead. It's like over the gas range. They have like, you know, you can buy sheets of this filtered material at the home center. And I've been using this instead of paying for the expensive replacements. Down here, I just have these paint trays, Mr. Hobby paint trays. Don't use them a whole lot. And here are my pastel chalks. Put this away. No, I have only just begun using pastel chalks, just starting to get used to it. I'm just learning how to use them. And I actually have an applicator somewhere. It's in here somewhere, I bet. Okay, so let's go up here. Got Mr. Color Thinner, Mr. Color Leveling Thinner. This is Mr. Mark Setter, Mr. Mark Softer. I have two panel line accent colors. This is gray and black. We got paint retarder for acrylic paints. This is Tamiya extra thin cement and regular cement. In here, put this down here. My decal scissors, my nippers. So I got a couple tweezers. I got little side tweezers. I have these Tamiya decal tweezers. Here's my scriber. So I've used a little bit so far. I just got that at the home center. It's a crappy nippers. Pretty crappy. And I got my Gundam part separator. That's come in handy on a few occasions. So here I have some tester cement. This stuff is getting kind of stringy. I think it's getting kind of old. I have some Tamiya putty. Got some polishing compound. And here's some couple of tubes of this is Gorilla. This is a regular super glue. Yeah. Moving down here. Just a little paint tray I got at Michael's. Sorry. Let's get some sanding sponges. I have some more somewhere. This is just a cleaner. It's just a cleaning cloth. Here's a neat little paint tray I got at the stationery store here in town. I got these sanding sticks, these polishing sticks, which I have yet to really gotten used to using. It's got some Tester's gluing tips that I've never bothered using ever. I don't know why I even have them. Yeah, there's all the various sponges, sanding sponges I have. I have some emery boards. Another one of these little pippets. This is a scrubbing brush for cleaning the metal files. This is a lady's makeup thingy, blusher. I use it for dusting off paints, dusting off models. This is the pastel brush. Yeah, this is the little pastel applicator. I bought this at the stationery store where I bought the pastel chalks. And it's just my X-Acto blade. I have some replacement blades around here somewhere, but I don't remember where it is. I guess I can put this in here. And oh yeah, here's some more sanding sponges. I should probably put them all together. Whatever. Oh yeah, here's my replacement blades. I don't know what I was doing with this. Whatever. Some plastic spoon. Spoon! Clamps. What the hell is this from Pop? I don't even know what this is for. I don't remember. I didn't even know I had this until now. Just some sandpaper I've been using. Some This is Andy's hobby headquarters in Glendale, Arizona. Stop by. He's a nice guy. He's super cool. He's given me lots of advice. There's like a really super coarse emery board from his place. And yet another one. So, yeah, super cool. Okay. Let me now put this back up here. Okay, moving along. Here's where I have a whole bunch of Gundam markers. This is just a regular Gundam marker set, and this is Gundam weathering Gundam marker set. And I got the little panel line pens, Gundam marker pens. And got some Polska. I've used that quite a lot. They're pretty nice for doing some detail. I have like a little eraser for undoing the panel lines if necessary. And this is a Gundam marker eraser. It's for when you screw up. And I got gold and silver Gundam marker pens, as well as blue. Nice blue colored one. And this is a Magnifier, kind of, panel lines. It's another alcohol-based magic marker type of thing you can use. And a Sharpie, I don't know why I even put that in there. Tee-hee-hee. I'll put these away. Bear with me. Here we go. Alright, now, here's where I put a whole bunch of Mr. Hobby Gundam colors, which I have actually yet to use, really. Once I got the hang of my airbrush, I just kind of got bored with doing Gundam kits. So, anyhow, so this is Mr. Color Flat Black and Tan. I've gotten a lot of use out of those. And a whole bunch of Model Master acrylics. These are pretty nice. They brush on really well. Tamiya acrylics are not really good for brushing, but Model Master acrylics are pretty awesome. And I can actually get this in Japan. The Model Master enamel paint, the Model Master acrylics. The Model Master enamels like this one though, forget it. I can't ever get that. They just don't bother with it, unfortunately. So yeah, the only tester's paint you can get is Model Master acrylic in Japan, which is sad, but whatever. I think they just figure that they can't compete with the enamel paints that Tamiya puts out, but they're not all the same, so I appreciate both. Down here are my enamels. There's a whole bunch of Tamiya enamel paints. Metallic gray. These are all good for dry brushing and stuff. And also silver. Yeah, it's my tester's enamels. Got lots of these. Here's the Model Master enamels. You know, this guy up here is kind of in the wrong place. Enamel. I purposely tried to keep the enamels together down here. Okay, so I got my Snoopy ruler, because Snoopy's awesome. I use that a lot. And a whole bunch of different sandpaper and various grits. Here's my Transformers ruler. That's pretty cool. Let me slide all this stuff back in here. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. Alright, so here's a whole bunch of odd stuff, and most of the stuff I'm going to be using for my Nausicaa. This is a number plate. You've seen this perhaps in the Mitsubishi Galant video that I did. Got some masking tape in various widths by Tamiya. Well, this is interesting. This is a Mr. Hobby glue. This is supposedly dries clear and you can't see it. See, it's good for different hobbies, and it's also for, look, you got your plastic model canopies, clear parts. It is basically the same thing as microcrystal clear. I have yet to use it, obviously. You know, it's still in the package, but that's what that is. So, I got some Mr. Hobby Diorama clay. Whenever I get around to doing my Nausicaa diorama, I'll also be using this Tamiya clear epoxy resin for doing water. I got my weathering master. I haven't even used this, but I've used this though with the soot. And I got some ballast. This is from like a train set type ballast. This is Liquitex gel, acrylic gel. I was going to use this for water until I discovered this, because this doesn't really dry clear like this ought to. So that's good. Got some Vaseline that will come in later. Here's Mr. Base White 1000, which I use for doing the base coat for figures. Yay. Let me pull these back away. Oops, something fell down over there. Alright, here's a whole bunch of Tamiya acrylics. And I do have a few spray cans in here too, actually. These are all brand new. So yeah, look at this. Do you remember when Tamiya came in the big paints? Look at this. I mean, now they're Tamiya Mini. Oh, look at the size. Totally different. They do not make the large size anymore, unfortunately. So yeah, I had collected quite a lot of these. So, and they're all good. They're all fine. So, carefully put this away. And then here's a whole bunch of spray cans. I got a decal bonder, Tester's decal bonder. I got Mr. Hobby Surfacer. Got some clear Tamiya. I think this is like a flat and semi-gloss. I got some smoke. I got some my clear colors here. Here's Mr. Super Clear gloss and flat. Down here, underneath here is the Tester's decal paper. I have both the white and the clear. And then here's Elmer's tack. This is like a little adhesive putty. Basically just kind of ball it up, and then, you know, you can stick stuff on top of it if you're going to be painting. You know, put parts onto a piece of, you know, whatever, and stick it on there. So, this is the top. Let's move on to, actually I can show you this here. I had a whole bunch of video games stashed here, but now I have a bunch of models. All of these I'm actually currently working on. Remember the Yamato? Jeez, I haven't touched that in a while. I have reasons though, but yeah, I'll get back to that. Here's the Nausicaa. the Galaga kit and the Gundam Stray blue frame I'm also working on. Back here, this is for the Diorama. This is the Omu. Hello folks. Hi, remember me? Tee-hee-hee. And put this back there. And I got some styrofoam for the Diorama. Okay, let's look under the desk here. Here is a whole bunch of rattle cans. I had amassed quite a lot of these when I did not have an airbrush. So, yeah, it's a lot. And these are the Delta Ceram coats. I have them in like this little tube, this little tub here. And I got the top coat. So, gloss, semi-gloss, and flat. And I got these goggles here for when I'm doing spray painting. So I got white surface primer and regular gray. So yeah, it's a lot of paint cans, huh? Alright, here's a whole bunch of Gundam models I had completed. And here's actually a whole bunch of the Metal Slug Gashapon my friend asked me to paint up for him. So it's going to be commission work, I suppose. And this is just an old computer motherboard. I'm going to get rid of that. Get my Atari Lynx back there. Teehee. And Bubblegum Crisis. This is new. It's a Bubblegum Crisis model kit by Aoshima. Kick-ass. It's Mitsubishi Colt Gallant I'm currently working on. And there's that big-ass 160 scale V2 Gundam kit. Yay. Okay. So, here, this is the old kit from Knight Rider. I've just been busy painting it and just using this as scrap. Ah, crap. Oh yeah, here's that stuff I was telling you about. See, it's for your overhead range, your gas range or whatever. It's supposed to use that as a filter. So I've been using it for the filter on my spray booth. So let's put this back. I got these little ceramic trays for doing decals, water slide decals. Here's just a bunch of hobby magazines and how-tos by I brought these back from America. I got some fine scale modeler paints and weathering techniques and stuff like that. These little magazine books, magazine books / mooks, whatever you want to call them. And here's my new airbrush. Yay. Here, just got some model magazines, and I got some Hobby Japan issues. All the ones that I had a whole ton of them, like a couple years worth of both Hobby Japan and Dengeki Hobby back in Arizona. And I gave that to Andy from Andy's Hobby headquarters, and he was pretty happy about that. So this is, I have actually two more back here. Pledge with Future Sign. Yay. And paper towels. Definitely. Oh yeah. Up here, here's my mask that I use for spray painting. Here's my Tamiya apron. The white thingy here. My apron. Yay. See? And this box, this pink box here is rubber gloves. Well, this is just plastic, and now that I have an airbrush again, I'm going to be using this as test plastic to, just paint, just to see, to make sure I got the right consistency. I've gotten a lot better about that than when I first started, though, that's for sure. Here's Summer Wonderfest catalogs from 2012 and 2013. I've only made it to the summer. I haven't made it to the Winter Wonderfest. This is just empty. My mom-in-law gave this to me. She figured I can use them, and I will eventually, but I don't have any use for it now. I got some enamel remover. This is just regular acetone. And then, I don't know why I even have this. I brought this from America by mistake. This is non-acetone nail polish remover. I don't need non-acetone. I want acetone. And that's what this is. So I bought this actually in Japan. And then I got some Aquanet. What am I doing with Aquanet? Bald guy like me? Gee, what the hell? Well, I had tried using the salt weathering technique on a snow speeder as a... Which one is it? Yeah, here we go. The AMT Ertil snow speeder, and it just wasn't working right. Somebody recommended I use hairspray instead of using water, because the water was making it all splotchy, but I never got around to it. And I think I might not even bother, because now I have this little chipping thing. This might do a lot better job, maybe it'd be a lot easier. So, oh yeah, I don't think I showed you up here. Okay, so this is 70% alcohol. Here's Mr. White Surfacer 1000. There's an extra samurai. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. That's a whole bunch of Tommy. Here's lacquer thinner. There's not much in here. I'm just using it just to clear my brushes. Acrylic thinner, airbrush cleaner, lacquer thinner, and enamel thinner. And this is the Narcissus. I forget what toy company made this. I don't know if it was F Toys or not. Because F Toys, I think they did the Star Trek ships and stuff. I got Future Boy Conan bottle tops, and I got my Yoda Empire Strikes Back figure. That face you make. And lastly, isn't that cute? It says Brush Aid. This cute little anime girl. She's like, tee, I'm cute. This is like shampoo for your brushes. So you use it just like you would shampoo. You know, you just dip it in and kind of work it in with your fingers, and then you rinse it out. It's pretty cool. So yeah, it's been a few years since I last did a workbench video. That was back when I was living in Chandler, Arizona. So this desk is a bit smaller than the one back there that I had back in Chandler. But I think I've learned to maximize space a lot more. That's just the way it is when you live in Japan. You just learn to maximize space. So yeah, so neat stuff. So I figured that finally it's worth presenting to the internet, and this is what I got. Maybe I forgot this. This is where I have all my alligator clips for painting. Yeah, that's the only thing I forgot to mention, I guess. So, yeah, thanks for watching.